What is up? Happy freaking Wednesday. I'm so happy to have you back here. And how is life? I'm on, I don't even know, day 13, 12, whatever day it is of dry January. I am doing fabulous. Justin and I went to a brewery that we love, and I had a root beer. Guys, I am freaking proud. And the reason why I'm doing it is just to kind of like cleanse out a little bit, just to reset. And I'm doing this new like workout program, and I'm 100% committed to the meal plan and everything. Like I'm upping my veggies, reducing my carbs, like all of these things. And one of the thing is I wanted to reduce that alcohol because that was taking out a carb container out of my meal plan like every day. So I was like, all right, let's just try this out, see what my results will be, and see how I'm feeling, and that way I can share it with you guys. But don't worry, I already told Justin he better have a huge bottle of wine ready for me on February 1st. And I'm just, guys, if you are doing dry January and you always do this, like props to you, girlfriend, you rock. I'm having seltzer in a wine glass right now. It's actually really delicious. It's a pineapple orange seltzer. Super delicious. I'm loving it. But let's dive into the content today. But before we actually do that, I wanted to remind you I have officially opened enrollment for online health mentorship. So if you've been watching me for a while, you're wondering how I make an income, how I got started with this podcast, how I am healthy and fit, but also mentor others to do the same, all of those awesome freaking goals that you hear like badass boss babes that work online from their phone. Yes, that's what I do. I make 5 figures. Like it's just great. It's a great opportunity for someone who wants to step up, be a leader, who likes health and fitness, but just wants more opportunity to get their voice out there. Someone who is really looking to expand in the health and fitness world and wanting to build belief into other women as well. So if that's for you, I'll put all the information in the show notes for you. But for now, let's dive into today's content. So, we are a couple weeks into 2020, and are you still on track to all those goals that you set for yourself this year? Or have you already given up? And if you have stuck with them, awesome. Freaking raising my glass to you. But if you haven't, I guarantee there's an excuse to attach to that reason why you gave up, right? So today I'm talking to you about how your excuses are actually bullshit and they're causing you to literally not hit any goals that you want for your life. And I hear so many excuses every single day as I'm talking to women who are interested in my online fitness community or interested in this business. And they give me all these different excuses, even though they said they were interested and they wanted it for themselves. But then they come back at me with, I don't have time, I don't have money, I'm not good enough, I'm not ready, I'm not at my goal weight, all of these excuses. Which I get because I had every single one of those before I started. So here are some of the excuses you might be having or feeling when it comes to anything in life, right? It might be towards a relationship or you're looking to meet someone new and get into a new relationship. You might have excuses of why you haven't put yourself out there yet. Or you want to ask for a raise at your job and you're just giving yourself all the excuses why you shouldn't be doing that. Asking for it, standing up for yourself. Or you want to be healthy and fit, but you have all these excuses. Oh, I don't have a home gym. Oh, I don't have the right weights. Oh, I don't have new sneakers. Oh, I don't have the perfect outfit. All of these things, right? So here are some excuses you might have when it comes to anything in life that you are wanting, but you haven't taken action yet because your excuses are freaking holding you back. Holding you back. You're the only person that is holding you back from anything you want, right? So we are going to dive into it, but I saw this quote and I thought it was so funny and I was like, I need to share. So honestly, I think it's from a movie. I don't know. You guys will have to DM me and let me know. But it says, the only thing standing between you and your goal is the bullshit story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. Mic drop. right? It's a bullshit story you are telling yourself. It's your inner mean girl being like, nah, you can't do that, girl, so why even try? But trust me, you can do it. You just have to put the effort and literally get rid of the damn excuses and just go for it. Because it's either you're staying right where you are and complaining about where you are, or you just go for it and see what happens. See what's on the other side, right? So here are a few excuses I hear a lot, and I just want to kind of debunk them and maybe have you start questioning, why are you saying those things? Why are those excuses coming up? What is going on that's making you kind of hold back and play small? Okay? So the first one I hear is, I don't have time, or I am too busy. This could be with your health and fitness. This could be with starting a business. This could be traveling more or doing something more that you really want to do, or start dating, whatever it may be. I don't have time, or I'm too busy. So I was just listening to a podcast with Rachel Hollis, and she goes, you have time. You just aren't using it correctly. Or you're using it doing other things. So I was like, oh my God, that is so true. We all have the same time in the day. We all do. Oprah has the same amount of time as we do, right? And she's freaking changing the world out there. But she's not letting her excuses affect her, right? So first, it's all about your priorities. I understand that you have your family, you have your work, you have your hobbies, whatever it may be. But what about that remaining or extra little pockets of time throughout your day, right? So what are you doing during those times? Are you intentional? Are you taking advantage of those times? Whether it's 5 minutes to an hour to 3 hours to 5 hours, is it a priority? Is your health a priority? If not, then yes, you don't have time because you're not making time for that priority for you. Is the business or increasing your income a priority? If not, then no, you're not going to make time for it, right? So if it is a priority to you, you will make the damn time. If you have to wake up 2 hours earlier, stay up 2 hours later, work on your lunch breaks, try something new, hire a babysitter, you really have to think about it. Is it a priority? Because if not, then you're not making time for it if it's not a priority, right? So second, are you thinking of the possibilities that this opportunity or this thing could provide to you? Because if you're not kind of looking at the bigger picture that this opportunity could provide, then it's not going to be kind of something that you're going to work towards, right? So consider the time that you spend on procrastinating and being anxious or scrolling through social media. Instead of using that up as like an hour of your day catching up on your favorite shows, can you record that show and maybe spend it doing something that's going to move your life and future forward? So you need to be weighing out the possibilities. Is this Netflix show going to give me the life I want? Or is putting an hour into my business going to provide the life that I want? Is hitting snooze on my alarm for another extra 30, 40 minutes going to get the health fitness results that I want? Or waking up 30, 40 minutes earlier and getting a workout in before I go to work going to get the results I want in my health and fitness, right? You kind of have to weigh out those possibilities and see which one's more of a priority and what is the better turnout, right? So the solution to me, honestly, is being more present and more aware of where your time is going. And when you do sit down to do your business or to do your workout, you are all in. Your blinders are on, you're focused, you're going all in on that one certain activity. So for me, for my online business, I'm really based on social media a lot. And you can get in this like hole of scrolling through social media and being like, holy shit, an hour's gone by and I did not do anything that I wanted to. But right now, I'm working on being more intentional with my time. So I get on social media, and before I do get on social media and do my business activities that I need to do that day, I really think of, okay, what am I doing right now? Why am I doing it? And what is it going to do for my business and for my future? And then I set that intention and I go in full force. And then when I'm able to like literally catch myself when I like go back into that scrolling hole and I'm like, oh, nope, stop it. Back to your work. Keep going. You only have like 5 minutes left, 2 minutes left. Another thing is, sorry, squirrel brain right now, but set a timer. Set a timer on your activities or something that you need to get done, right? So for me, like, set a timer for cleaning or set a timer for like inviting to my fitness groups or all of these things. Like I set a timer for that so I'm not distracted. I see the time counting down and I'm like, every second that goes by is another second I wasted, right? So I might as well use every second to its fullest. So just being more aware and concentrate on one thing at a time has been such a huge game changer for me in my business and my fitness and my relationships and all of the things, right? Okay. Wow, that was a lot for one. Okay, so number 2. The second excuse I hear all the time is I'm not good enough at blank. So whatever you're saying you're not good enough at, and I'll have to wait until I'm ready, right? I'll have to wait until I'm good enough, or I'm at my goal weight, or I've taken this certain class, or I've met this certain person, or my mindset's at this certain spot, right? So you're always saying I'm not going to be good enough to do that. Have you ever heard of messy, massive action? That's how people just get shit done. It doesn't have to be perfect. I know I am a type A. I understand. You want to make things perfect. But when will you ever be ready to do anything? No one is ever ready, especially the things that scare you, especially your big, scary, audacious goals that you want to hit. They're going to be scary, and you're going to procrastinate on those things. And excuses are procrastination, right? So if you take messy, massive action on your goals, you can always work it out later on. Just start. Just get started. Is there ever a right time? No. The right time is now. You can keep telling yourself you aren't ready, you aren't this, you aren't that, but something unexpected will always come up for you and there will never seem to be a right time. So start right now on whatever your goal is and do not have any regrets. Just go for it. So number 3, I hear this a lot, and I actually struggled this when I was thinking about starting a podcast, right? I was like, well, there's so many podcasts out there. How could I do that? Like it's too late for me. They're already doing it. They're doing it so well. It's too late for me. You could be saying this like, it's too late to go back to school. It's too late to change careers. It's too late to fall in love. It's too late to start my fitness journey. It's too late to start my own business. It's too late to start a podcast, book, blog, whatever it may be, right? I changed my major in college 3 times. 3 times. I was in fashion merchandising. I was in fitness. I applied to teaching schools. Then I didn't end up going to any of the ones that I got into. And then I went to SUNY Cortland, and I got into this other like kinesiology thing, and I was nervous about science. So then I went over to outdoor recreation, and I just stuck with that because I was like, whatever. I feel like it's too late. I already wasted all this time. But if I had the mindset I did now, I would have followed my dreams, followed something else. Just gone for it, right? So by the time I graduated, I thought it was too late for me to find something that I loved. I thought it was too late for me to find my passion. I thought it was too late for me to change my mind again. I was nervous of what people would think. And I was nervous that I was just going to continue to play small and not be good enough at it, right? So, however, once my online health and fitness business came into my life, I found that passion in me again. So whether that goal is for you to write a book, start a podcast, start a fitness routine, travel the world, the only limitations are the ones that we place on ourselves. So if there is still air in your lungs and desires in your heart and a fire burning in your belly to do something, there's no reason to stop. You just gotta go. You just have to follow that inner intuition. So this is another one that I get a lot. And I understand because fear limits us a lot, right? So I hear this a lot. I'm just scared and I'm scared that I'm going to fail. I'm fearful. I'm fearful on what will happen if I do succeed or what will happen if I fail. So is something really worth chasing, to be honest? Like, is something really worth chasing if there isn't an element of fear attached to it? Right? Anything that we've done that we really, really wanted, we were nervous about, right? Like a new relationship, you're so freaking scared to go on that first date. But how beautiful was it? Right? So if you aren't scared of doing something, then it's not pushing you enough. It's not challenging you enough. It's not changing you for the better. It's not going to change you into the person you want to become to be able to hit those goals. So turn that fear into excitement and see it as a freaking challenge. Have the courage to put that fear behind you. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Hashtag bye fear. And once you reach your goal, it'll feel so much better knowing that you've overcome that fear and you're like, fuck that. I'm doing it anyways because I want it. I want this so bad for me. I'm doing this for me. Not for that person that's limiting me because, it's like our inner instinct as humans to keep ourselves safe. So we never want to do anything that puts us outside of our comfort zone, that kind of scares us because we want to play small and want to be safe. But being small and safe isn't the way to go. It isn't the way to live a freaking badass life, is it? Mm-mm. You'll never know what's on the other side unless you go for it. Last one I want to touch on, and then we're going to wrap it up, okay? So, number 5. What will people think of me? We are such people pleasers in our daily life. We want to be liked. We want to be loved. We have, social media, for goddamn it. We literally post to get, it's like these likes, all these followers, all these things. It just makes me want to puke just thinking about it. All we see is people's highlight reels, and then we, compare ourselves, and then we're just like, what did they think about it? How many likes did I get on that photo? All of these things. So I want to ask you right now, if it's a dream of yours and you want it, and it makes you happy, who the F cares? Who cares what anyone thinks? Why does it matter what they think? Right? Family and friends, can unknowingly literally hold you back from achieving your goals and your dreams because you're worried about what they'll think. You'll worry about what Aunt Susan thinks about you when you post a sweaty selfie on Facebook, right? And that's holding you back. Because you're like, what's grandma gonna say about it? No, who cares? You live your own damn life. You're not living it for anyone else. This is mainly because they are not chasing or achieving their own dreams, right? So if your family or friends are judging you or talking crap about you for going after your dreams, it's because they're not achieving their own and they're kind of jealous. They're kind of wishing that they had the balls enough to do it themselves, right? So don't let that negativity of others stop you. Don't let them stop you succeed. Don't let them stop you dream. Don't let them stop you from living your life, being you, making mistakes, having fun, falling in love, all of these things. So to succeed, basically, guys, is to rewire your mind to, you can have excuses, but you have to be responsible and change those excuses to action. Just take action on it. Believe you can do it, or you will never realize that full potential you have. And your life will literally just stay the same. So you can lose the weight, you can start your own business, you can start a podcast, you can be a boss babe that you dream of. You can achieve the goals. You can have a loving, beautiful relationship with your hubby. You can achieve the goals, whatever they may be, and you need to be taking that leap of faith and screwing those bullshit excuses that you're giving yourself and just make the change and go for it. Because no one's stopping you except you. So I hope that you take action today and screenshot this episode and let me know. Stay accountable. Let me know what you're going to go after today. What is that one big scary goal that you've been giving excuses on that you're going to just go after today, right? So if this episode resonated with you, screenshot this episode, tag me on Instagram, and share your biggest takeaways. I seriously love hearing if this like hit home with you, so I can really tailor all of these episodes for you. This is why I'm here, to serve you, provide all of the information that you've been asking me to provide. You guys love this like motivations, these little pep talks. I'm just giving you the things that you're asking. So keep them coming. Message me, email me, whatever you feel. And I love hearing from you. You're the reason why I'm here. And don't forget to click subscribe and leave a rating and review. My goal is to get to like lots of reviews this year. Like I want to get to 5,000. That's scary to say, but I'm going to start doing review giveaways once I hit 100, which I'm super excited about. So thank you so much for listening today, girl, and go pour yourself a glass of wine, because I always say it's never good to keep things bottled up. So I'll see you next week, girlfriend. Bye.